So I want to give a big shout out to every one of you, each and every one of you. You are ace. Now I've got some snackums for you, eh? Whoops. Good boy. What does that say? Rooster Inn Crocodile Bar. Hey up guys. Right, I'm here again. Do you know where we are? Does this help you? What if I come round here and go, idiot and dog? Yep, that's right. I'm down at Calder Valley again. We're on this B6138 because, well, when I came a couple of weeks ago, man, I just had to come back. I have to come back. You know when you see somewhere that's just, you're absolutely blown away by, it's just spectacular. Here we are, I'm here again. So I want to give a big shout out to every one of you, each and every one of you. You are ace. Thank you for your like, for your share, for your subscribe, for your comment. It really means a lot. It really helps this channel, and it means I can keep making content for you. So without further ado, let's get going. We've come so far up this B6138. We're actually starting to head back towards Sowerby now. Blooming heck, what a journey. I did not think we would do this, but we have. So yeah, we've actually walked from Mythenroyd up through Calder Valley. You can see Littleborough's that way. And we need to go back this way. And the reason we've not done so much filming is because it's bloody car mad up here. Yeah, it's just blooming cars. Now, of course, you know, it's how it is in this day and age. Everyone drives everywhere. But to try and get a moment's peace, to try and get what I consider would be a decent video, has been an almost impossible task. Just cars zooming about all over the place. But we can't do aught about it, so may as well just accept it and plod on. Now, I'm thinking from my internal compass that way is going to be Sowerby. So we'll have to follow this road on. Got little mate on a lead, because as you can see, there is absolutely no footpath. There hasn't been for at least since we got past Calder Valley, I think. And well, now we're heading back this way, and it don't look like there's going to be for some time yet. Oh, hello. Right over there, right in the distance. Is that St. Peter's Church? Well, I suppose we'll keep going on and we'll find out. Blimey heck, what a journey we've had. But we've had a change in hours at work. Had a change in job, to be fair. Still the same firm. So that means we're in bed a bit earlier, which means we can be out of bed a bit earlier, which means we can get, if not more footage, then it certainly works in favour for this end of year when we're getting less daylight hours. And that's what I thought I'd do today. Now, I kind of had it in my mind to walk up to that junction there and head back towards Sowerby. So it was a bit of a plan. But yeah, we're definitely doing it today. So yeah, this is where we are. Over there is Sowerby. Down there is Mythenroyd. Over there I think will be Hebden Bridge and all of that. And then way over there is Lancashire. But we won't hold it against them. So, let's head up this way. Let's see where we come out. And of course we won't get too lost because, well, like most folk, I've got a map in my pocket on this wonderful little computer, phone, tablet. Well, it's a phone, not a tablet. You're barbling. Get going, Bez. And then no sooner have I said that this journey so far has been blooming car mad. Lots and lots of cars. And suddenly it goes nice and quiet. Well, definitely take that. It's enjoyable after, especially with that B6138. As you can imagine, that was car, really lots of cars. But as that signpost showed you, just a little bit behind us. There's a lot of more places than you think, and they're all interconnected if you go on these old ancient B roads and A roads, rather than going up motorways. And then no sooner have I said it's not Sakara than we've got a car coming down. Oh, and another one, and another one. Well, a van to be fair, but whatever. Just beautiful, isn't it though? Look at this there, right. And I don't know what I expect really, you know, I shouldn't be surprised there are cars about, but just listen. They just bloody ruin the bloody silence, don't they? I think that's the worst of it. And that is why usually, if you ever see me out and about, you'll see me with my earbuds in my own little bubble, listening to music. I find music easy to walk along to than say podcasts or audiobooks. But to find it hard to concentrate. So yeah, mostly with music, but it's just to drown out all the blooming noise. Apart from when I'm out doing these videos with our little furry friend here, our little monkey mate, then I don't have my earbuds in, because I'm wanting to just soak all this in. You know, you can't do what about it. It's like it's like it gets your anxiety going. You just get nice and relaxed, and then suddenly, and obviously around here you can hear them coming for quite some time, so it kind of builds to it. But well, I'm getting all about traffic. Here are some sheeps. I know it's sheep. I'm being silly for the sake of it. So let's keep on. Now, I'm hoping somewhere around here, and I don't think we're going to get anywhere around here, or I can let my doggy have a wander off. Let him be off lead for a bit. But certainly not while there's livestock about, and absolutely not while there's no pavement, no little wooded areas we can go into, or canal sides or something. There we go. One thing we are going to have to do though, stop and have a snack in a bit. Now, I didn't bring out with me, and I've not had any breakfast or lunch or any of that. I didn't really feel like I wanted out. Couldn't be bothered bringing out with me. So, you know, on my head be it. But he's definitely got some little snacky things. And I've got one of them protein drink things. So at least my body will be getting something good. It's one more shot of the wonderful little part of the world down here. Ah, there's the old Studley Pike over there. I knew we were going in the wrong direction, but I didn't quite know how wrong. Okay then. But you know, moaning about cars, moaning about a lot of things, having a grumble, whatever I do, I still come on these walks. And I bring you on these walks. And once again, thank you for watching these videos. But do you know what it tells me as well? It tells me that all these places are kind of closer than you realise. All these places you've heard about. Blooming heck, well, there's a little farm shop back there that had a cafe and whatnot attached to it. But they weren't making it obvious if doggies were allowed in. So, since I've got that mate with him, I'm not making it obvious. It's alright, we'll spend his brass elsewhere. But, here we go. As I was saying, oh look, camera's out, here comes a car. You won't believe how far I've walked, no filming, no cars. And then suddenly, here we are. As I was saying, the beauty of taking this walk is you get to learn how close places are. Even if they're not that close, you know, you can see the great expanses between all the areas. Farmland. Maybe when you're watching this in 100 years time, 1,000 years time, who knows what will be up here. And I'll say that on a few videos, but you know, it's a human way to move to an area and to build and occupy and all of that. Honestly man, you come up to a countryside with your doggy on a wander, shooting a video, you expect there's going to be some cars, of course there is, sparsely, sporadically placed villages, not so many people. But bloody hell, I said it on one of my other videos, and I'll say it on this one. I think we'd have had quite a journey walking down side of M62. I know we all know that cars are about, but I'm kind of on these videos, I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm thinking aloud, and I get distracted by them. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on filming, just do a little snip and snip back in. But yeah, absolutely amazing up here. I really didn't know about all this part of the world. What does that say? Brewster Inn Crocodile Bar? That can't be right. Priestley Inn and Cockhill Farm. Well, we'll say less about that the better. Eh? Right, come on then. But yeah, it's just a great little walk. This is one, as I said, I sort of knew where I was going. I kind of had a plan since we first went to Cragvale and Marthenroyd. Well, first went to Cragvale a couple of months ago. Then I wanted to come back. And then I sat there on Google Maps and I went, well, how far does this road go? And I knew it went up and you could turn back towards Sowerby. And well, this is the day we've done that journey. This is the day we're heading back. Now, at that junction it said 4 miles to go. So we're in for quite a walk. And I don't think what I showed at the beginning of the video might be cut out, it'll probably be cut out. But what I showed, I don't think it was the top of St Peter's Church at Sowerby. If it's 4 miles away, hard to believe it would be. Just one more explore, one more way around. Because the great thing is, that you go on these walks, and there ain't much to see. You do get some peace and quiet. Just having a little mark in my territory, because we might not ever come this way again, Dad. Who knows, pup, who knows. Tell you what, mate, you could do with a stop and a rest, and I won't mind a stop and a rest. Look at it. So just where in the world are we then? Obviously now we're up at I don't obviously know where we are exactly. And if Sowerby's 4 miles away, then where exactly are we going to end up going? I mean, it's not just going to be a few farmhouses sporadically placed about, and then Sowerby, you know, and we're going to come to some other village on the way in between. Barkisland maybe, Soyland, Stainland. I think we're wrong way for Norland. Norland is coming to get you. No, it's not. It's a place, it won't move. Right, we've got a crossroads coming up here. I think, it looks like it. So, might have to stop the old filming and do get the old Google Maps out and see which way we need to be. Oh look, what's that coming over the hill? Is it a Chelsea tractor? Is it a Chelsea tractor? Right. At least it was someone driving fairly reasonably. You know, I suppose there's all this S-band going on, so that might have slowed them down a little bit. But you know, they don't kind of stop and consider when they're whizzing by quite quickly. It can be quite nerve-wracking. And then I've obviously got this one to think about. You know, I want him to be safe, I want me to be safe. I want us all to be safe, even the blooming drivers. You know, can't we all just, like I said on one of my other videos, can't we all just have a nice Saturday afternoon, or a Sunday afternoon, or a Wednesday morning, or whenever I'm filming. It's usually Saturday afternoon. But like I say, that can change with many factors. You know, if I have a bit of time off, things like that. A few factors, kind of variable. But you know, as the most part, I'm filming on Saturday afternoon, and you're getting them hopefully Wednesday evening. 6 o'clock every Wednesday. Right, I thought we had a crossroads coming up. I'm not sure we do, but even if we do, I'd like to be heading in the right direction for home, because as you'll know, when we've done some other videos, we're sort of walking along and we think, oh, we'll just take a little side mission here, and then suddenly we're like 5 miles off course. It's never that bad, but you know, sometimes you might just have to stick to what you don't know, what seems the most obvious. Now look at this, this is quite interesting. 2 black sheep of the family. Hey, hello friends. Don't worry, me and my doggy are going to go on, so I don't want to cause upset for you and the farmer and whatnot. Right, right. Not quite a crossroads, but not a crossroads. So it looks if we go to the left, we're going to be on normal roads. It looks if we go to the right, yeah, it says farm access only. You can just see it there. So yeah. So here we are. Well, let's look at it. You see, this is what I love about being up in these old farmland areas. You get such naughty words. Copy Nook Lane. I'm not sure I want to know. I'm not sure Google want to know. YouTube might get me in trouble. Right, so let's have a stop, drinking some of that view, have a laugh once more at Copy Nook Lane, and then I'm going to have a look on the old maps and see which way we need to be. Right, we've had a look at maps, so we need to be heading up this way. That'll do. Now I don't know what it said we're down Copy Nook Lane. I didn't have a look. I was just trying to, as I say, find my way home, or at least a route home. So we'll keep on here a bit. We obviously got out at where both at lanes of traffic into that bit of farmland behind us. Well, not farmland, just a little road leading down to it. But there's also a sign saying that it was a public bridleway, at least, if not public footpath. I don't think anyone would have been bothered by us stopping and having a look and trying to navigate, trying to see where we are and in what particular direction we need to go on. Ooh, heck. Just gets Wuthering Heights, right? Oh, heck. Some journey. So, yeah, as I'm sure you'll know, Martham Road and Sowerby Bridge, kind of both sort of there-ish, but they're both down in the valley, and we're up on tops, right? So we are heading towards Sowerby, but you know, it's all up on hill, and it makes me wonder as we come up here, like I often say, about how unchanged it has been for centuries. And it probably hasn't changed much since before then. Now, obviously there would have been the odd farmland. Here we go. Big 4x4, little narrow road, wee doggy. Yeah, it was just such a narrow road that we didn't really have much choice but to just get up onto banking. But yeah, how unchanged is it around here? You know, so you've obviously got these, well, this barn's old. I don't think the house next to it might not be, maybe. Well, right, apart from a road and a couple of farms, how far back are we going here? Is this all part of some, I don't know, the ancient walkways that we've been on, the Forgotten Paths playlist? Try and link that in somewhere. Is it all to do with that? As we went one way then another. Right, that's what all that smoke is, if you can see it, if it's coming up on camera. But yeah, these ancient walkways went from one place to other, and then obviously you started to I don't know, start to make a slightly easier route, I suppose, less cumbersome. You know, usually these easier routes would have been to make trade happier, to make it more accessible to trade, to get from one place to another. And then people that led the cattle through, led their other livestock through. I don't know, love it around here, absolutely love it. Absolutely love the fact that we can be down in the valley by the rivers and we can enjoy that. We can also be up in the tops and enjoy this too. Now, I don't know, that smoke's coming up on camera, but you can kind of see it around here. Excuse me. Ooh, heck. Did I just see something up in sky then? Or am I a little bit delirious from not eating so much? Oh, heck. This is it, innit, you see? You get a lot of people talking about UFOs and all of that. Now, I truly do, the size of the universe. I mean, let's have a stop and a think, right? Just look at all this round here, yeah? It's quite some size, yeah? And there are a few places where you can see there's like a town there, there's a farm there, there's this there, there's that there. There's life dotted all about. There's human life, various animal life. Hell, I'm a human and I've got an animal with me. So the size of the universe, if you compare it to the size of this little shot I've just taken and all the life, so the size of the universe, tell me there's no other intelligent beings out there? Maybe they've all come to Earth. They've all gone, nah mate, nah brah. So yeah, if I did see some up in sky, I believe it could be man-made. I also believe it could be from another planet, because we've got a lot of stuff floating up there, haven't we? From satellites, tracking the Earth's weather, mobile signals. Then you've got Musk with his Skynet thing. But then, like I say, I also believe you could have aliens up there. Well, I'm really enjoying this walk. I hope you're enjoying it too. Thank you for sticking with me. We are just plodding on. It's quite a grey day, but not a bad day. Wow. And still, Studley Park stands and watches us. It's those woods as well I'd like to go into. We know where we are. We know where things are in relation to where we are. It's all connecting. Oh. So now that I've gone to Marthamroyd and up that big long road, which must be somewhere in shot. Got a reservoir over there. So yeah, that's where we've come. We've come quite some way if you look at it. Never mind this long road and how far we've got to go. But yeah, at some point we are going to be another one of those YouTubers that goes up Studley Pike. Something I've heard since I was young, and I never quite knew what it was or what to expect or this or that or whatever. But in the past few years I've come to realise, and today I've come to realise kind of how close it is, even if it ain't that close. Right over there, I'm hoping centre of screen for you. Is that Crossley Heath and Warehouse Tower? They can't be that big, can they? Can't be. I mean, I'm not surprised it is. Anyway, let's plod on. You know, some things you can kind of tell, you just sort of know the shape of the silhouette and whatnot, and they're kind of in the right area. Right, we've got another car. Yeah, I don't know. Suppose we'll find out as we get plodding in that direction. But yeah, as I say, you recognise the silhouette and the shape and things like that. I really didn't think we'd be able to see them from way up here, from so far away as well. And I could well be wrong. You know, Does happen sometimes. I can be wrong. No, so frequently. Right. I'm going to plod on a bit further to that kind of that house there. That's looks like it's got stables attached to it somehow, or maybe they're attached to that house. Either way, we're going to get to about that house, and me and our little monkey mate are going to have a stop. Here we go. Me and my little monkey mate, we're going to have a stop and let him have some snack and have a drink and all of that, and then see what Dr. Google says about how close to home we are. There we go, some snackums for you, eh? Whoops. Good boy. Good boy. Right, then we'll save a few for later, alright? Because we've got quite a way to go yet, mate. Yeah? Doctor? You want a bit more? You're just not full enough. Hey up, lad. What are you doing, monkey mate? You know what, you're having a drink and that's all that matters. Even if you are doing it in the silliest puppiest way. Is that it then, lad? Are we done? Okay. You sure, mate? I've got quite a bit left. Okay then. Right guys, so look at that blooming area, like Mr. Majika. Me and Doggo have had a snack, so we are going to get walking back towards Sowerby, which is very much in this direction. There's a little house just there. We said we're going to stop by and have a snack. I think it was called Water Stalls or something like that. I thought it said Wayne Stalls, but I think that's wrong hill for Wayne Stalls. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, he's had some little snack kibble things. He's had some fresh water. I've had my protein drink. So let's keep on plodding on. Well, look at that. That'll be another day, I'm sure. Just for now, I'm trying to get us home as quickly as possible, or at least somewhere where I recognise. Somewhere that's a bit more built up. Sounds like there's a vehicle coming. Somewhere with street lights and things like that. I'm sure we'll be home before it's dark, but you know, it's always a worry. Right, we've got a vehicle coming this way. It's a bit of a mad old road. I think there's enough room for all of us, but still. And even then, we're only a little, like, ATV thing. Only a little off-road vehicle sort of thing, but still. Got to make sure that we can all get by safely and nicely. Look at this round here, eh? Some nice colours going on, and ooh, we do love a mossy wall on this channel. Oh, look at this, eh? So me saying it's not been changed much around here for centuries, and you get fairly new build there now. I don't want to start filming into their house and whatnot. Invasion of privacy. I'm just not comfortable with filming into someone's house. Obviously, if it were a friendly and they didn't mind, then that'd be another thing, but anyway, let's keep on keeping on here. So where are we going to come to then? Where are me and my little friend, our little monkey mate, where are we going to end up? Because we kind of, not really, but it sort of feels like we're in a bit of a no man's land, a dead zone. Neither here or there. Obviously these areas, you know, these areas will have names, but I don't know where we are. I can't equate to anything I've seen when I've looked at maps and sort of gone, oh, that's near to here, or that's not so far from there, or so. Like I say, it feels a bit of a dead zone to me. It's obviously not. Definitely been something there in the past, hasn't there? Fairly recent past. I'm not sure. If you do know, let me know. Always, if you know something, let me know down below in the comment section. It really is very much appreciated. Helps the channel, and it helps me and you build up some rapport. And hopefully that means you'll come back for more videos, which is ultimately what I want. But yeah, random little bit of land aside. Like I say, I'm almost feeling like we're in a no zone, in a dead zone, whatever. I know we're not. Just things in brain. And you know, the point of this channel is just me and my doggy out on a wander, and me thinking aloud. So that's kind of what we're doing. And no longer do I say that, then we get an address here. Ooh, woodland sanctuary. Well, we're going to have to explore that another day, aren't we? Now then. A king. But what's missing? So yeah, I suppose we've got at least a little bit of something we can go, alright, that's relation to reality, that's relation to a location. But it looks like we are heading down to heck knows where. I really do not know. Obviously doggy finds all these little public footpaths that we'll definitely explore one day. But just for now, mate, he's been ever so good on his lead for such a long time. But just for now, mate, we're going to plod on down here. We're going to end up in Hubberton. Is that where we are? Is it Hubberton? Yeah, Hepton Stall's the other one at Hebden Bridge kind of area. Aaron's campsite. I've heard something about this. I think it's someone I know knows something, including feature beams. I don't know what feature beams are. Beams with a feature. Well, I suppose it means something to someone. But yeah. So no sooner am I saying we're in a bit of a I don't know where we are, and we're at least somewhere I've heard of. Something, someone I know. Something, I'm not sure. Look at that beautiful old house there, eh? It sounds like we've got someone over there having a, oh, if it's part of campsite, having a chill, having a good Saturday afternoon. Well, why not? Why not in bloom indeed. Now, we've got another vehicle coming up, and I'm still no wiser where we are. Part of me says Hubberton, part of me says Boulder Clough, part of me says stop filming, or at least turn away. Right, so it looks like he's turning off to this campsite anyway. Hang on, we've got a car coming behind. That little ATV again. Right, so it looks like he's turning up here too, but we need to be going in that direction. So let's be mindful of these vehicles, because they're not always mindful of us. And I mean like pedestrians and drivers. Alright. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking, there's a pathway there we're going, there's a bridle way, which I think it means you can ride on a horse on there, as opposed to a footpath. Kind of the clues in the name. So yeah, we're plodding on down here. So yeah, if you know what village this is, let me know. Have I got it right with Hubberton or Boulder Clough? Or am I way off the mark? Way off the mark. I don't know why I'm doing that. Hang on, we've got an horse coming. Now I'm a bit nervous around horses. I don't know how this boy would be. To be fair, I do know how he'd be. Oh no, they're going up that way. Back up that way. Just look at it, here we are. On top of the world, right? Ah, there we go. Got a car coming. Way over there in the distance is Emily Moore. Just there, kind of centre frame is Warehouse Tower. So yeah, I've got a rough idea, but absolutely no idea. If I can see Warehouse Tower, then I know we're heading kind of in the right direction. I've got some cows on a hill just up there. I don't know if you can see them. Right, I think once we get to that house, that's kind of centre frame there, looks like it's poking up out of the ground, which I suppose all houses are. And we'll have a stop and a look and a think. Excuse me, and I'm blowing protein drinks. Stop a look and a think and see where we are and where we need to be and all of that. Or maybe we'll just do it now. I'm not sure. I'm just enjoying this view, to be fair. Again, wish I could get him off, let him have a wander off. But it don't look like it's happening just yet. And it don't look like it's going to happen for quite some time. Which is possibly why I want us to go down these public footpaths through the woods and whatnot. But we don't need to be getting lost, mate. We'll do the A to B. And then once we've done the A to B and we can see how everything relates to everything else, then we can start doing little side quests. Especially again with the shorter daylight hours. Look at this little thing here, eh? Proper old pump from way back when. Whoops. Ooh, heck. Right. Now, there is kind of old world evidence around here, but not much old world evidence. There's no like little hidden things. They're all like made a feature of, you know, the styles, and then that little well water pump thing I've just shown you. And that's cool. Not everything has to be kind of hidden in evidence and truth nuggets and whatnot. I am looking from up here, and I am quite astounded as to what I can see. So, if I think what I think is right, bear with me. Yeah, I think I've got it a little bit out of kilter. I'm thinking that I'm further on the hill, further into the valley and up away than I am. I've certainly got Huddersfieldish, that area. Stainland and Outlane and places I've never heard of. Them far off places, it's Slough and somewhere like that. Somewhere else, somewhere Dale. I'm not sure. Don't bank the farm on that information. And then heading towards this way, I think it's kind of Friendly and Mytham Royd and Wayne Stalls, that sort of area. Again, it's more like, it's more from looking and seeing landmarks that I recognise. So yeah, right, we're at this house here, so I'm just going to stop filming for a little bit and we'll be back soon. Down there, centre frame, is that Sowerby village? I think it might be. Okay then. I think I'm a bit lost. Not massively lost, not to worry about. I think this might be Hubberton. I think I'm heading in right way for Sowerby. Looks like if we go that way, it's going to go all higgledy-piggledy way. Whereas this way looks like it's going to be a much more direct route. Now, you possibly may be able to see them, but about centre screen, you've got Gladstone Towers and the other one. Can never remember the name of it. And that's kind of the area we need to be. So yeah, we're going to walk on down here. This seems to be the more direct route to my mind. As I say, if this is Hubberton, then yeah, I've always wanted to go to Hubberton. I know that you could argue there's not much to see around here. But we'll do that graveyard another day. We'll have a look around there another day. But you could argue there's not much to see around here. But still, if you want to see somewhere, you want to see somewhere. This should give us a clue where we are. May not be a man of faith, but when they put these things up, it's told you where you were. Yep. Steep Lane, Baptist Chapel. Oh, we're in Sowerby then. So we're definitely in Sowerby, so that's alright. But yeah, there were everything with churches, chapels, cathedrals back in the day. There was certainly somewhere where people could use them as a focal point. If you get from here to there, then look for that church, and so on and so forth. And well, that still stands today. Right, we've got a car acting a bit nervously here. Yeah, it still stands to this day and age that you can use them as reference points. So yeah, gives us a good idea where we are, where we need to be going, and that we are or aren't in the right area. And we are. Ooh, heck. I do not know what we've covered today. We caught a train to Mytham Road and then walked up the B6138 all the way to Lord knows where. And we started heading back towards Sowerby. Well, Sowerby's pretty much where we are now. So if we have a look here, and yeah, oh, look at this little telephone box. Probably not a TARDIS. Right, yeah. So down in those trees there, in that thicket of those bushes, it's kind of where we're heading. Heading to a wonderful little boozer. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. It's called the Puzzle Hole Inn. Cracking beer. Tasty pork pies if they're on, because they sell fast. And then just general pub snacks. And well, all the usual things you get in a pub. Right, so let's have a wander on and see where we go. I'll be back in a second for you, but heck knows how long for me. Well, I thought we were somewhere, and then I thought we were somewhere else. We may well have been in Hubberton, but down there-ish. Can't see the chapel suddenly. It's hiding behind some trees, but that's Boulder Clough. So we've still got a way to go, but consider how far we've come. I do not know what we've done today, but when I can, once I get to the puzzle, I'll have a look at the miles. But I reckon we're something like 8 or 9 today. Well, by the time we get to where we're going. So maybe this is Hubberton, and that was Boulder Clough down there. I don't know. I'm not going to look on maps. If you're still watching and you know, let me know. Please do let me know. As I always say, comment down below. It's good for the channel, and it helps build rapport. So we're plodding along. I have no idea quite where we are, but as I say, you can sort of see Sowerby Bridge in the distance there, and obviously beyond Sowerby Bridge, Warehouse Tower and all the rest of it. So Boulder Clough's kind of there. There we go, there's the chapel. So we know we're kind of in the right area. You know, it's not like we've ended up bloody Scottish Islands or somewhere. But yeah, absolutely been a magnificent walk today. Darkness is coming in, but it's winter time. It is winter time, but you'll always get daytime, night time. Just obviously this end of year for the Northern Hemisphere, it's starting to get dark now. As our Antipodean friends are starting to experience in spring, possibly even coming on to summer. I'm not sure. I suppose we're moving in towards winter, so they'll be moving towards summer, right? Now this is kind of interesting, if I can get it without being too rude. Telephone box just there. So where would that telephone box have been? Just on this little bit of land here, probably. Quite interesting anyway. So yeah, here we are, somewhere. You know when you're on a walk sometimes and you feel like you're getting somewhere, and then sometimes you're out on a wander and you don't feel like you're getting very far. Well, I think I'm having one of those we're not getting very far moments. I know we are. Every footstep forward is a footstep closer to where we need to be. But blooming heck, Can we start having something really familiar pop up soon? And I don't mean like telephone boxes and 4x4s. I mean like buildings that are familiar. Buildings that are familiar, that are right in front of us. I suppose there was the Boulder Clough Chapel just back there. But yeah, as I say, somewhere closer. I really do feel like we are heading into Sowerby village though. Monkey puzzle tree. Is that a monkey puzzle tree? I really do feel like we're heading in towards Sowerby. And at least we're headed downhill. Because blooming heck, we took some right uphill. And if you'd stuck with us, me and the doggy through this video, well, I didn't film the uphill. Hang on, we've got a car coming. I didn't film the uphill because, well, there didn't seem much opportunity to. And there was a heck of a lot of the cars going up the hill and down the hill. But I didn't want to do what I've done today, and that was get to the point where we turn back on where we turn back towards Sowerby. And this is it. This is where we are. Kind of interesting, but not for today. Come on, puppy. Let's keep on keeping on. Right, I'm going to stop filming for a second. Let me neck all these little side things where I've dropped my camera down. I'm going to be a bit of a woo to look at. Don't worry, I'll edit them out. I'm trying to retain fans, trying to get new fans. New subscribers would be ace. But all this swooshing about, I certainly won't do that. It won't do me any favours. So I've got to think, create a video I'd like to watch. Ooh. Right, so I'll be back in a few seconds for you, but several minutes for me. Right guys, we've made it. We're at St Peter's Church in Sowerby. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through this entire blooming long ass journey. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I'm going to nip down the road, go to the pub, have a pint and a well-deserved sit round. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Just down at the bottom there. It's free, costs not a penny, and it really helps my channel. And on that note, we will say goodbye, and we'll see you in the future.